Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today I'll be showing another tutorial in Tutorial World. Today I made this nice little path to show off all these cool tutorial little trinkets you can get in game. But first, before we start the video, I'd like to say thank you guys so much for reaching our first subscriber goal of 10 subscribers. It means a lot. We're actually at 11, so let's just keep going, maybe get to like 20. And I'll just get right into the tutorial. So today we're going to be looking at items you can pretty much only get from commands or /give commands. Some of them are really helpful, some of them kind of are helpful. And this is not going to be a tutorial video on how to use every single one of them, because like these ones, they go a lot more in depth in what they can do. So if you guys would like to see a certain tutorial on one of these, just comment on the video which one you would like to see and I'll do it. So I guess let's start off on this side, because everybody knows what these are. These are command blocks, sending commands. They can be powered with buttons, levers, any kinds of redstone, or you can make it so they're always active. But I don't really know how to use these ones because I haven't used these ever before. I've only used this one. It's like for like teleporting and stuff. But command blocks are really helpful, especially if you're building some sort of game or server or something. These are really helpful. Next that we have the barrier block, which you might be wondering, why is there just an empty pillar here? Well, actually, if I go into this chest and take out this barrier block, you can actually see that I can't jump up here because of the barrier blocks. And you can stand on top of the barrier blocks up here, but you can't jump into them because they actually count as a whole block. They're like an invisible block. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is the structure void, which is just like the barrier block, except you can actually see where it is and you can stand in it. So if I grab, it kind of looks like this a little bit. It looks like a cube that hasn't been finished, just the corners. And this is basically so like you can trap people with it, like fall in the hole. They cannot build out with other blocks because there's already a block there. So also while I'm going by, there's signs to tell you the commands and how to get these. Structure void, barrier, and then commands. And then you can actually just get a command and then flick through which one you want. Like this is chain, this is repeat. So if I just turn it back on impulse, it's this color. Heading over to the other side, we have this, which just really blew my mind when I first heard about it. These are actually light blocks. So what they are, they're like torches, but they have different light levels and they're invisible and they don't even count as a whole block. So I made these rooms to show off the 5 level of light, 10 level of light, and 15 level of light. Because it goes, you can do /give, add s, light block, and then 1 to 64, however many you want, and then 0 to 15 light level. So say I grab one of these, this is level 5, level 10, and level 15. So I'm just going to grab this block, come in here. It's going to be really dark in here. So if I place down level 5, it's about this bright. It's not that bright in here, but if you put it all the way around, it'll get like, this is like redstone torch kind of bright. So then if I head out of this room and I go into the next room and I use light level 10, I mean, it's a lot brighter. This is probably like maybe torch light, but like half. And then you also can't see the blocks. Like you can't pick it. You only pick the block behind it because there's not actually full blocks. So if I break this and then go to the next one, light level 15, this is like the brightest light you can get. It will light up the whole room in one move. If I go like this, see the whole room is lit up now. Like this is like a whole wall of torches. So they're very helpful, especially for builders, because you can like put these in corners instead of torches or lanterns or something, which really helps out with building. So if I just clear these. Next one, we have the allow and deny blocks. They look pretty cool. This is like a cool block to use if you're building like some sort of skyscraper. And this is some sort of paving block. But if I actually go into survival, just gonna take a second to load. Oh yeah, and by the way, I have this astronaut skin because my llama skin won't load in again for some reason. I'll try to figure that out in the next videos. And now I'm in survival. It's peaceful mode, so I don't lose hunger. So this is called an allow block, and this is a deny block. What allow blocks does, it's basically like putting a block on top of another block. You can break these, and they break, and you can pick them up. What? Where does it go? Wait a second. Oh, they stacked because I have some of my inventory from the last build that we did. But yeah, you can break these, but you cannot break the ones on top of the deny blocks. It's like an adventure mode. So if you're ever building a spawn or something, put these under the blocks that you have so you cannot break them. It does not work on the side of blocks. Like if you were to put this block here and then a sand block on top, you could still break the sand block, but you cannot break this block. Finally, we have one of the coolest little area things you can pretty much find. Structure block, and this is a very difficult thing to use when you don't know what you're doing, because I haven't really practiced how to do it. But what it does is you have to be in creative to go into it. You go in and you can actually copy builds. So like you can see me spinning it around. This is the build that's right here. You can see it. And then what's also cool is if I go into this and I grab a chicken and I place him here, you can actually see the chicken. I don't know if he'll save or not because I don't really know how to use this. But say all I have to do is name it. I can name it Fountain. And then you can press save and it will save into another block. So now if I go to load, you can type in load. So say if I put this here and broke a lot of this, I'm pretty sure this would work. I've never actually used this before. So if I press load, yes, it reappears. It reappears the fountain that I made. So I'll show you again. Break all of this, make it go everywhere. Go here, press load, and it's fixed. There's a lot of cool things you could do with this. Like say you wanted to build a gigantic spawn for one of your builds. You can actually just copy it with this structure block right here, which is really helpful so you don't have to redo builds. If you guys are enjoying these tutorial videos, this is actually the end of the video, guys. This is a little short one because there's not many blocks. There's also one other block that I forgot to mention, but I'm sure I'll put it in another video some other time. But if you guys are enjoying these tutorial videos, it means a lot if you guys would like the videos. We actually have some new subscribers on the channel, which is really good to see. So you get to see my, not daily, but every 2 days or so content, which just means a lot that you guys are watching the videos. And I can't believe this, but my first video, my Skywars 1, if you guys have seen that video, is up to 30 views, which is a lot of views. And if that number was the same number as our subscriber count, that would be insane. So make sure you guys are subscribing if you're watching. And if you guys are liking these tutorials and you want to see more, or you'd like me to go more in depth on what these do in certain situations, make sure you just comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.